Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here of businesswithtrading.com, doing a recap for Monday the 29th of November. And this is pretty much what I did today in my account. Gross 675, P&L at 638. Longest trade 6 minutes 53 seconds. Percent profitable trades 80%. So that is basically what I did today. In the trading room, we made 10 points or $500, and I'm going to get into why that is. Of course, longest trade 6 minutes 11 seconds, and we made 5 trades. So we basically watched market gap up pretty nicely, and then it started to take a move lower. Afterwards, it started to kind of chop around, and over here, once it made this low and it started pushing higher, we put in a long at 34 even. Price did come down, didn't fill, bounced, came down again, didn't fill, bounced. When it came down the third time, when it filled, we automatically got stopped out. Just very quickly got stopped out. On that trade, we kind of watched it, see what would happen. It did come down a little bit, and we kind of watched things, and then over here we decided to short at 30 half, which was down here actually, and actually it was right over here. We got short at 30 half, and then we rode that down, taking first profit, and then as it came back up, that's when we got out of the trade. Kind of watched things for a little bit after that. When price did bounce, kind of watched it come down. It bounced over here. That's when we got long at 1040. Short is what I meant to say. We got short at 46.28 up here. We got short. We ended up taking our first profit out at 26, and the next we just moved our stop down, moved it down, and then right here we got tagged out at 24 even, and then price came up a little bit more. Our next trade, we kind of just watched things for a little bit after this. Watched price come up, come down, come up, come down, and we got long over in this region here. Price did come down, and we got long at 1132 at 46.38 right in here, and we were able to take partial profit at 39 half. And then we did get stopped out on the remainder. So, it's kind of one of those things. Price did come down. It did almost stop us out here. When it finally came up, we did take partial profit, but then it came down and stopped us out. So that was a trade. Could we have maybe held on our risk a little bit more? Yeah, we could have. But, it's one of those things. Sometimes you do get stopped out. So, and that was the trade that I actually made more money on personally. I said I wanted to get long at 38, and I actually had my entry on my DOM at 775. So I actually got in a quarter point below this, and I trade with I keep a notepad on the screen, so I have all my orders right there for everybody to see, rather than a DOM that's going up and down and maybe you don't see, so you have to ask. That alleviates all of that. So it's very clear. I'm entering at this area, my stop is here. It's very clear, and I think over a certain period of time, that seems like the best way to do things. That way it's very clear. People aren't asking questions, because the one time that you don't want to answer questions is when you're entering the market. You did the analysis, you're entering the market, you don't want to answer a bunch of questions. So it just makes it super clear. You know where I'm at. But sometimes maneuvering my personal trades gets a little finicky sometimes. So the entry that I put was at 7 3/4. I had 38 in the trading room. Therefore, when I did put stop, I moved the stop one tick above the entry. Well, my personal entry was at 775, so the stop was at 38. This one we entered at 38, stop was at 38 quarters, and I didn't even look at the price. I just moved it a tick above wherever my entry was. Well, that's why, and I was able to, run price up a little bit, move my stop up, and that's why the difference. I made 13 and a half points versus 10 in the room. So sometimes that happens. Usually the room gets the benefit, but in this one case, but usually the room gets the benefit. 11:45 was our next trade, which was right up here. We ended up getting long at 46.44. Actually, right here. We got long at 46.44 right here. We took first profit at 46 even, and then as price moved up and it came down and tagged us out, our stop was actually at 46 even. So that was our 10 points on the day. Longest trade we held was 6 minutes and 11 seconds. That was a long, obviously, because our one stop out of the day lasted about 17 seconds. So that's why is that. Sorry I can't really show orders, but I'm really on a time crunch. I'm just trying to get this video out really quick. So if you have any questions, you can always comment below. You can email me directly. In the description box is going to be a contact form if you want to utilize that. Everyone who was in the room, congratulations. We had a fantastic day, and being the Monday after a holiday, fantastic day. So anyway, with that, hopefully you got something out of today's video. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the markets. Thanks and take care.